Keanu Reeves, the star of The Matrix and John Wick, is an enigma in Hollywood. Amidst a world of fame and fortune, he remains grounded, often spotted riding the subway or offering quiet acts of kindness. Colleagues call him the ghost of goodwill, a man who listens more than he speaks. Keanu's humility stems from personal tragedies, losing loved ones and enduring immense hardships. These experiences shaped a man who values connection over celebrity. For Keanu, true greatness isn't about accolades, but about being present, helping others, and leaving the world a little better than he found it. During the filming of a blockbuster, Keanu noticed Mike, a set worker, looking unusually down. Known for his cheerful personality, Mike now seemed burdened, his smile missing. Keanu approached him one afternoon during a break, offering a quiet, "Hey, you doing okay?" Mike hesitated, but Keanu's sincerity encouraged him to open up. "My partner's sick," Mike admitted, his voice breaking. "The medical bills are crushing us, and I don't know how we'll manage." Keanu listened intently, his calm demeanor putting Mike at ease. Oh, he didn't offer immediate solutions or shallow comfort, but his eyes conveyed genuine empathy. That evening, Keanu sat alone in his trailer, replaying the conversation. He knew he had to do something, but wanted to do it quietly. This wasn't about earning praise. It was about making a difference. As Keanu formulated a plan, his resolve strengthened. People like Mike shouldn't have to carry this weight alone, he thought. It was time to act. Keanu spent the evening crafting a plan to help Mike, determined to ensure his actions remained anonymous. He reached out to the production's financial coordinator, explaining the situation in detail. "I want to cover the medical bills," he said firmly, "but it has to stay confidential. No one, especially Mike, should know it's from me." The coordinator, initially surprised, agreed to facilitate the donation. Within days, the paperwork was finalized, and the payment was made directly to the hospital. Keanu followed up meticulously, making sure every bill was accounted for. As the process unfolded, Keanu couldn't help but think of the hardships he'd faced in his own life. The losses, the grief, and the silent battles no one saw. This wasn't just an act of charity for him. It was personal. If I can ease someone's burden, even just a little, it's worth it, he thought. And with that, Keanu quietly returned to set, as if nothing extraordinary had happened. 1 week later, Mike received an unexpected letter in the mail. As he opened it, his hands trembled. Inside was a notice stating that all outstanding medical bills had been paid in full. Tucked alongside it was a small handwritten note, "You are not alone." Mike's eyes filled with tears as he read the words. His initial reaction was disbelief. Who could have done this? He shared the news with his partner, who broke down, overwhelmed with relief. For the first time in months, they felt a sense of hope. At work, Mike tried to uncover the mystery benefactor, thanking anyone who would listen. The production team, sworn to secrecy, deflected his inquiries with knowing smiles. Keanu, observing from a distance, felt a quiet satisfaction. He didn't need credit or acknowledgement. Watching Mike's energy return and seeing the weight lifted from his shoulders was more than enough. For Keanu, this act of kindness was its own reward. Mike's transformation was undeniable. With the financial burden lifted, he regained his usual cheerful demeanor. He shared updates about his partner's recovery, their hope rekindled by the mysterious act of kindness. One evening during a wrap party, Mike stood up to give a toast. His voice, filled with emotion, echoed across the room. "To whoever helped me and my family," he began, his eyes scanning the crowd. "You've given us more than just financial relief. You've given us hope." The room erupted in applause, many wiping away tears. Keanu stood in the back, clapping quietly. He raised his glass but kept his distance, letting the moment belong to Mike. As the night progressed, the mood on set shifted. People shared their own stories of kindness and gratitude. Keanu's silent gesture had sparked something larger, a reminder that compassion could ripple through even the busiest environments, connecting people in unexpected ways. Keanu's act of generosity didn't just impact Mike, it inspired everyone on set. The crew began sharing small acts of kindness, lending a hand during heavy workloads, organizing meal drives for the local community, and pooling funds for others in need. One particularly touching moment occurred when a makeup artist mentioned struggling to afford her child's school supplies. By the end of the day, the crew had collected enough money to cover the expenses, leaving her in tears of gratitude. Keanu watched these moments unfold quietly, his heart full. Kindness isn't something you talk about, he reflected. It's something you do, and it spreads. Even after the production wrapped, the culture of care lingered. Crew members kept in touch, continuing to support one another in their personal lives. What started as one anonymous act had grown into a movement of compassion, proving that a single gesture could inspire a wave of positive change. In a rare interview, Keanu shared a glimpse into his outlook on life. We're all just trying to get through the day, he said. If you can make someone's journey a little easier, why wouldn't you? This wasn't just a soundbite, it was a philosophy he lived by. Stories of his quiet generosity were numerous, funding children's hospitals, buying motorcycles for stunt crews, and donating millions from his own earnings to underappreciated workers. But Keanu never sought publicity for his actions. For him, kindness was about connection, not recognition. It was about looking someone in the eye and letting them know they mattered. He believed that every small gesture, whether offering a seat on the subway or listening to someone's worries, had the potential to change lives. The world can be a hard place, he said, but kindness costs nothing, and it's the one thing we can all afford to give. His words resonated deeply with those who knew him. Today, Keanu Reeves is celebrated not just for his roles in iconic films, but for the person he is behind the scenes. His quiet acts of kindness have inspired countless people, turning him into a symbol of hope and humanity. Fans often share stories of their encounters with him, how he took time to chat, offered heartfelt advice, or simply shared a smile. For Keanu, these moments weren't calculated. They were natural extensions of his belief that everyone deserves to feel seen and valued. His legacy isn't measured in awards or box office numbers, but in the lives he's touched. From funding scholarships to encouraging others to pay kindness forward, Keanu's impact is far reaching. As long as he continues to walk this path with humility and grace, his influence will grow, proving that in a world often driven by ego, quiet compassion can shine the brightest. His story is a reminder that true heroes don't wear capes. They walk among us. Keanu Reeves reminds us that true heroism lies in the quiet moments of kindness that ripple through lives. His story is proof that even in a chaotic world, a single act of compassion can inspire others to do the same. What do you think of Keanu's journey? Do small acts of kindness matter in today's world? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Hollywood tales.